you're not finding deals, you probably need to fire your agent. If that sounds shocking to you, hear me out. If you're just starting in real estate, there's a mistake that will cost you more time, more money, and more energy than anything else. And the crazy part, almost every beginner makes it. It's not about analyzing deals wrong. It's not about the market being too competitive. It's not about higher interest rates. The real mistake is choosing the wrong who. See, success in real estate isn't just about strategies or spreadsheets. It's about people, the who's you trust to help you. And one of the most important who's you'll ever pick is your real estate agent. Here's the truth. Most agents will never help you land a great deal. In fact, the wrong agent can derail your progress before you even get started. In this video, I'm going to show you why that happens, and more importantly, how you can avoid wasting months spinning your wheels. I'll even share how you can plug directly into our network of vetted, top-performing agents so you never waste time with the wrong who again. But before I get there, a little bit about me. I've been investing in real estate for over 25 years, and together with my wife, we built a portfolio of more than 180 rental units and over 2,300 syndicated units. From experience, I can tell you that learning how to choose the right who was one of the most important distinctions we made early in our journey. So let's dive in. When you're just starting out, here's the truth. You don't know what you don't know. Most new investors don't realize that the vast majority of agents are residential agents, and they're simply not equipped to help you find solid investment deals. What you need is a specialized group of professionals called investor agents, and if your agent isn't one of them, you're wasting your time. We learned this the hard way, and in a moment, I'll show you exactly how to avoid the same mistake we made. When my wife and I first started investing, we tried to turn our awesome residential agent, who was amazing at helping people find their dream homes, into an investor agent, and he failed miserably. We wasted 4 months looking for deals with him. 4 months, and found nothing. It wasn't until we connected with a true investor agent that everything changed. Within weeks, we had offers on 2 properties, and we ended up buying both. So if you're not finding deals, it's probably not you, it's your agent. So what's the difference? Most people don't realize there's a night and day difference between a residential agent and an investor agent. Residential agents are trained to help people buy their dream home. Investor agents are trained to find deals that cash flow, appreciate in value, and help you build wealth. And if you're working with the wrong who, you'll never see the kind of deals that get you closer to financial freedom. Let me break it down with you, and stay tuned because reason 5 is a big one. It's where a residential agent can cost you 5, 6, and even 7 figures. I'll tell you why in a second. Number 1, investor agents own their own rental properties. This is the most important factor. If your agent doesn't own rentals themselves, they don't really understand investing. They haven't lived it. They don't know the nuances, and there are so many little details about investing that you need to know to be successful. An agent who has bought, renovated, and managed their own rentals will understand what you need to be successful as an investor. They'll know what it takes to make a deal cash flow and which properties to avoid. Without that experience, a residential agent is just guessing right alongside you. Number 2, they have deal flow. Investor agents live in a completely different world than residential agents. They spend their time building connections with wholesalers, banks, and estate attorneys, people who are plugged into distressed or off-market properties. Residential agents, their focus is on neighborhoods and zip codes. They're looking for homeowners who want to sell or buy their dream home, which is why you'll be waiting forever for them to bring you a great investment property. An investor agent's deal flow is your lifeline to consistent opportunities. Number 3, they know their numbers. Most residential agents have never used a deal analyzer, and they're not familiar with metrics like cash-on-cash return, gross rent multiplier, or cap rates. Investor agents not only know these metrics, they know how to find accurate rent estimates, utility costs, and property management fees. They can plug real numbers into a deal analyzer so you're not wasting time. Now, if your agent doesn't know the difference between a good deal and a bad one on paper, they'll waste your time with bad leads. Number 4, they bring a team. A great investor agent comes with a ready-made network. Contractors, lenders, inspectors, property managers. Ideally, they've used these people themselves on their own properties so they can give you firsthand feedback. That's way different from a residential agent who not only may not have these contacts, they probably have never worked with them, so they don't know if they're any good or not. With the right agent, you inherit a trusted team that helps you move fast on deals. Number 5, they know how to negotiate. This is huge. Buying an investment property is nothing like buying your dream home. Negotiation is where great investor agents shine. As I mentioned earlier, great investor agents can help you negotiate multiple 5, 6, and even 7-figure discounts. A skilled investor agent is often able to get you a discount even in a hot market. They also know that a good negotiation isn't just about price. They look for other ways to get seller concessions. A residential agent, on the other hand, would be like a fish out of water. They just wouldn't know the first thing about excelling in this process. Number 6, they find hidden value. Residential agents look at properties as they are. Investor agents see what they could be. For instance, we once bought a single-family home with a large detached garage. When we looked at it with our investor agent, we immediately brainstormed ways to earn money from it. We came up with the idea of turning it into a rentable workspace. A residential agent probably would have suggested we let the tenant use the garage for free. So what did we do? We invested about $7,500 to run electricity to the garage so it could be used as a workspace. And now it brings in $400 a month, a 64% return on our investment just from the garage. That's the kind of hidden value that a residential agent would likely miss. With the right investor agent, this type of collaboration results in real value creation. Number 7, they understand financing options. Financing can make or break a deal. Investor agents know the difference between residential and commercial lending. They know lenders who will do small balance loans, and they may even have hard money contacts for rehab-heavy properties. We almost lost a 6-unit multifamily property in Oklahoma City because our agents didn't have the right lender connections. If your agent can't help you navigate financing, you'll miss out on deals. Now here's something else most people don't realize. Not all investor agents are created equal. So it's not just about working with the right type of agent, you also need to find the best investor agents out there. We've worked with some who were phenomenal and others who just didn't cut it. What makes someone the best is that they're exceptional at the things we just talked about. For example, they might have incredible deal flow because they've built strong relationships, or they're relentless about following up with sellers. Another thing that makes an investor agent stand out is being a great negotiator. We've worked with such a range of negotiators. Some were sharp and got us amazing results. On the flip side, we've had agents say things like, it's unethical to negotiate. That's just not someone you want in your corner. So it's not just about finding an investor agent, it's about finding the best investor agent. This ties perfectly into the book Who Not How by Dan Sullivan and Ben Hardy. The idea is simple. Instead of asking, how do I do this? Ask, who can help me do this? This isn't just a fancy concept from a book. It literally saved us multiple 6 and 7 figures. Not only is the right who an investor agent, but you also need to work with the best investor agents. The right who's change everything. They're the ones who know how to bring you the right deals, negotiate them well, and plug you into a winning team. So how do you actually find the right investor agent? First, know the who you're looking for. And if you've been following along in this video, you already know what separates a true investor agent from a residential one and what makes the best investor agent stand out. Just knowing that puts you a step ahead of most new investors. Now, if you're DIYing it and trying to find an investor agent on your own, ask them these 4 questions. If they can't answer these questions, fire them on the spot. Number 1, do they own properties themselves? If not, that's a red flag. Number 2, do they have strong deal flow? Ask where their deals come from. Number 3, can they run the numbers? See if they can calculate returns, not just show you listings. And number 4, do they bring a team? Property managers, contractors, lenders, do they have trusted people in their corner? Use these criteria to separate average agents from exceptional ones. Here's the big takeaway. If you're not finding good deals, you probably have the wrong who. Now, if you want to start finding great deals, you need to upgrade your who. Stop relying on residential agents and start working with the right investor agent. And if you don't want to DIY this process, you don't have to. You can sign up for our Zero to Freedom course and we'll connect you to our exclusive investor agent network. We don't make our agent network available to just anyone because the best investor agents only want to work with experienced investors, or in our case, new investors who are trained the right way and won't waste their time. We've seen it firsthand. The best agents either told us directly or stopped working with us until we handed them trained investors. That's why we keep our database closed, unlike other groups who refer agents to anyone who signs up. We do it this way because we want to ensure you're set up for success with this critical relationship. Now, if you found this video helpful, please be sure to hit subscribe and share this video with someone who's stuck finding great deals. And drop a comment below. Have you ever worked with an investor agent? What was your experience? Because at the end of the day, the right who changes everything.